You put in a 12-hour workday, roaring and vibrating with intense effort, but by the time you clock out, the gears haven't moved an inch. The system is choking on low-value inputs. Hours vanish into doom-scrolling, disorganized emails, and the habit of saying yes to meetings that never required your presence. This state of constant, frantic motion creates a dangerous illusion of momentum. You feel busy, but you are experiencing fake productivity. Look at these two vector models. On the left, hard work pushes in a dozen random opposing directions. Because there is no calculated directional vector, this energy dissipates as heat. Highly intelligent people focus on that single long arrow on the right. Instead of increasing total input, they search for the path that achieves the exact same forward vector with a fraction of the effort. Top performers treat laziness as a form of strategic engineering, a ruthless process of eliminating friction before the work even begins. Re-engineering this broken machine begins with a cold audit of your daily inputs to locate exactly where your finite energy is leaking away. This sorting funnel represents selective laziness, categorizing tasks into high, medium, and zero impact. Isolating the high-impact chute reveals the 80-20 principle. 80% of progress comes from 20% of effort. Discard the other chutes entirely and focus only on the top tier. This deliberate neglect acts as a systemic filter, protecting the engine from the waste that leads to catastrophic energy loss. After isolating high-impact tasks, the challenge becomes execution. Your current workflow likely resembles a person pushing a heavy, rough stone block up a steep incline. Relying on sheer discipline to force that block forward is an inefficient design. It generates massive friction and requires a constant, exhausting supply of willpower. Compare that to a system, an environment engineered for the path of least resistance. Achieve this through mechanical upgrades, swapping manual work for automation, and stripping away distractions. This also requires simplifying objectives. Juggling multiple targets creates confusion. Moving the needle requires one clear objective. When a system is designed this efficiently, hard work, as we know it, becomes unnecessary. Your aversion to effort becomes a massive mechanical advantage. Even a perfectly engineered workflow requires a power source. There is a critical distinction between the resources we use. On the left is time, an infinite external constant. But on the right is your energy, a highly finite internal battery. Every time you say yes to a non-essential request, you draw capacity from that battery. Top performers are protective of this resource. They run their engine only during natural physiological peaks and prioritize rest as a necessary part of the cycle. This is why some people achieve massive success without ever appearing to break a sweat, gliding past the competition like a frictionless maglev train. We often assume these individuals are secretly grinding in the shadows 24/7. Their actual strategy is mechanical. They delegate, they automate, and they eliminate anything that falls outside their 20% high-impact zone. This framework illustrates the logic of high-impact success. Combining right work, low-friction systems, and consistency replaces the chaotic, endless hustle approach. High output is achieved not through a packed schedule, but through the deliberate absence of busy work. Today, pick your single most important task. Ignore everything else. Finish it to completion. Optimization is the art of removal, the deliberate engineering of a life where only the essential remains.